Alright, so as most of you may already be aware, Blackberry mobile devices, whether it's Blackberry 10 mobile phones or even much older than that, such as the Curves, the Bolds, and so forth, have already been stopped being operational, what shut down and so forth. But now the hits have taken even more further. Onward Mobility have announced that they lost the license to the Blackberry name. There were hopes that they would have manufactured and produce and also market like a 5G BlackBerry phone in the near future. But I mean, that's not likely going to happen for the Canadian BlackBerry Limited mobile firm. So this is kind of unfortunate. This also comes on the heels of the company selling like um, their legacy patents for $600 million while retaining a license to use them. And it is unfortunate. Like even like some of the BlackBerry mobile phones that use the Android software, there are a few, while some have been discontinued, what's no longer continuing going forward, like the Priv and D-Tech have discontinued, while some of the others like Key 1, Key 2, Aurora, Motion, and Evolve BlackBerry models are still ongoing, but clearly we don't hear much from the company because they're not exactly selling the market high and all that, unlike most of the other big names, whether it's the iPhones, the Samsungs, the Huawei's, or any other name I'm missing on top of my head, but I think most of the people know who and what I'm talking about. So yeah, they were supposed to be in charge of designing, marketing, producing new Android smartphones for the BlackBerry. So they had the license after TCL, who partnered with the company, lost the licensing that lapsed. And it's one of those rare only mobile technology companies that really manufacture phones with the physical keyboards, and I personally like those keyboards. I've always struggled with touch keyboards, even to this day, so it is kind of unfortunate, but understandable. Now, in the past, BlackBerry and TCL did work on prior phones such as D-Tech 50 and D-Tech 60 phones, and also Key 1. So clear it didn't work out. Um, Based on some quotes I have from Android Police, said that sources cited continued supply chain related delays combined with BlackBerry CEO John Chen's change of heart around another BlackBerry branded smartphone as factors that led to the decision. And so it's clear why Onward Mobility decided not to go ahead with another phone while not being able to use the BlackBerry name. And, you know, it, it's not clear if the company will even manage to continue going forward or what kind of provider, maybe software provider. I mean, if they can't even use their own BlackBerry 10 software anymore, that says a lot. I used to have, I think maybe the Bold, and I really was a big fan of the Q5 and Q10 mobile phones because of the keyboard, the size, and still the easygoing OS that was kind of like a between an iOS and Android in some ways, especially the ways that it had like an organizational hub of checking apps and emails and so forth. So it is unfortunate that the physical keyboard company seems to be less and less active. But I mean, you know, I do hope in some ways, like maybe it's just me personally saying this, but I mean, I do hope physical keyboards will come back, even though everyone has quickly adjusted to touchscreen typing. And I have as well, but it's not always for me. I always, just like certain typos and so forth, misspellings, but I don't know. I just hope that there's a solution to their problems and what kind of phones they might manufacture, even though I don't think it'll be very popular going forward.